Listen to this.
Ohtani set, ready to throw, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. Big sweeper struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Ohtani.
Pitch mix was good, sequenced really well. I thought Will did a great job with him. I thought the targeting, the catching of the baseball, the fingers, all that stuff was great. He used the challenges the right way, and he and Shohei were in lockstep tonight. So really good outing from Sho.
Yeah, I thought he was really good. Yeah, it's kind of mixing everything, getting guys out, put up 6 scoreless innings. It was a really good start.
Does it look different compared to last year?
No, it's kind of the same mix. He continues to work and try to fine-tune things, but, pretty similar to last year. I only think he's getting a little better maybe, but, yeah, he looks really good.
That was Will Smith. Before him, it was Dave Roberts, the manager of the LA Dodgers, talking about Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani threw the curveball a lot more last year. It might be the same type of pitches with mixes, but not the same amount of mixing it up when it comes to pitches. The curveball was working. Not only was the curveball working, he threw it 21 times, but also the splitter worked. Did not throw it as much, but he ended up giving 5 swifts from that splitter. This guy is just continuing to get better and better and better. And now we're seeing a Shohei Ohtani at the beginning of the season who I feel is not satisfied until he gets a Cy Young award. He pitched like that yesterday. He goes 6 innings. His best ability to be able to win a Cy Young is the ability to have availability out there, to be able to show up every 5th to 6th day and be able to get to the innings that Steve and I talked about in the first hour of our show. But Steve, it wasn't just Shohei Ohtani and what he did on the mound. It was the way that his defense played for him. It was his composure on the mound. When he had to lead off an inning, he was like, okay, I got to go. I got to do my whole little ritual, get up there before I get penalized. I just think what we're seeing in our era is kind of neat every time he takes the mound and he has to hit. It's some kind of special, not just for him, but for all of us to get that treat to be able to see Shohei Ohtani dominate on both ends.
Yeah, the one thing to keep in mind, though, if he's going to be the Cy Young Award winner, innings pitched are going to matter, right? The number of innings he throws is going to matter. And to get to the 162, which qualifies you for like an ERA title, that sort of thing, he's going to have to make 27 starts and average 6 innings per start. That leads you to 27 times 6 takes you to right to 162. Okay. And that's, 1 inning per every game your team plays, which allows you to qualify. I don't know if he's going to get there or not, but we shall see whether he does. He's only certainly off to a good start.
He's only pitched over that once in his career. So the year that Aaron Judge in 2022 won the American League MVP, that was the year that he pitched over that once, Steve.
Yeah. At MLB or at Dodger Stadium right now, they had us on in the booth there. The leadoff spot was on in the boxes.
Did they really?
Yeah, you were on there. You were going there. I was trying to wave to see myself. Yeah, 100%.
Can they zoom back in? Can they go there so we can wave?
I don't know. Really Let's see. Cool. I don't know.
Come on.
By the way, so
can
Wes,
we ask for that on TV?
One of our producers, Wes, is filling in today, and Wes said, "With my glasses on, I look like Harry Carey 2.0." Okay, now that is, those are fighting words, I think.
First of all,
there we go.
Hold on.
There you are. That's a re-air of you from before.
No, what are you talking about? That's a re-air. That's me.
Oh, that's us. No, that is us. Okay, good.
Yeah, that is us.
I didn't see me. All right. Hey.
Look at that.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
How about that?
Cool.
You know what? Like, we're supposed to be mature enough not to react to seeing ourselves on TV.
No.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
I need your AL, NL, MVP, Cy Young, World Series matchup. Curtis Graham.
It's still March.
Yes.
All right.
I'm greedy. What do you got?
AL, we got to go with Aaron Judge. I think he 3-peats on that side. Every time you hear everyone talk about, the big dumper should have won it last year if it wasn't for Aaron Judge. Oh, Bobby Witt Jr. should have won it 2 years ago if it wasn't for Aaron Judge. So I got him going ahead and just continuing to dominate on those sides of thing. Tariq Skubal winning the Cy Young gets the largest arbitration deal. Also brings over a 3-time Cy Young Award winner and Justin Verlander. It's going to show him how to go ahead and get it done. And with that being said, I think the AL champs will be the Detroit Tigers. On the NL side, I got Juan Soto. I think he's going to be able to possibly get him that legit 40-40 after the slow start he had last year. He bounces back to a great start this year to compete for that NL MVP. Christopher Sanchez, cool and calm and collective with the Cy Young. But I do think the NL champ will be the three-peat. It's all about repeating.
First time in the National League ever, yes?
I don't think anybody can take it from them. They added pitching where they need it. They added hitting where they need it. And they're back-to-back champs. Until you take it from them, you got to go ahead and beat them. So they're the NL champs
beat the man.
and the World Series champs.
A second away from the Blue Jays winning last year. What say you? Give me your predictions. Deep breath.
I have to say take a sigh on that three-peat over there. But I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it.
Yes, you are.
You know, there are a couple of mistakes and all those things, but they won. I'm glad they won because I think baseball needs that evil empire, and it's the Dodgers now. But here are my picks. I agree with you in that AL MVP race. I'm going with the Judge. Same thing with Tarek Skubal. I mean, those two, I think they have it locked. You really have to, you're talking about taking it from the champs. They are the champs. There's no one really offensively that is close to Aaron Judge, no matter how much you try to compare someone. No one really stands close to him when you put those numbers together. Tarek Skubal, we love him over here. We love him in the studio. He's a bully on the mound. He's another guy who will bully at 97 and drop a changeup on you. And I think it's always an advantage when you have a lefty that can do that. He's a big kid. He loves the big moment and lives up to it. I'm going with the Yankees, a team that we had tonight. Hey, look, I know I'm not supposed to like the Yankees as much, but I like these guys. I really like the way they've come out. They're finding ways to win ball games without the middle of their lineup really doing much. They're very much hurt right now, but they're finding ways to win ball games. Those are my AL champs. The NL?
The NL.
I mean, I know you like your Juan Soto pick. 40-40 is great, but Shohei, you know, he's going to go 30, 35, and he's going to pitch again with the 3-something ERA or somewhere close to there. Sanchi for the NL Cy Young. I love Sanchi.
Love him.
Zach Wheeler's always my guy, but he's injured right now. And the way Sanchi performed last year's runner-up to Skeens. Then, of course, the boys in the red and white pinstripes.
That's the thing.
The Phillies, and then Phillies-Yankees World Series. Phillies coming out top. We 6-1. We going down Broad Street, baby.
7?
We going down Broad Street.
Well, let's see. You never know. You have been pretty close, eh?
I've been pretty close. I've been close.
But you have to give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You said that you don't want to go. Well, you said it. You don't want to go against the guy that's probably a three-peat in Aaron Judge. I'm gonna deviate from that.
What?
I'm gonna deviate from that.
I'm not surprised because you're a little different, Pedro.
I'm a little different, but look at you. You were a little different. You were a little different. So I'm gonna go with Vladdy Guerrero as my MVP in the AL. Believe me, and I have many reasons to believe that. We saw Vladdy Guerrero play in the World Series against the Dodgers. They almost beat the Dodgers. Remember that. They almost beat the Dodgers, and the main reason was probably Vladdy Guerrero. I got to go with Garrett Crochet because I don't expect Detroit to be as good as he was last year without, any help. And Detroit does not look like it's going to be that team that they were last year. So I'm expecting Crochet to go in the American League, and I have the Toronto Blue Jays back again in the World Series. Of course, they have to make some moves, but they're going to do it, and they're going to be there.
They're going to be
Juan Soto in the National League. You can't go wrong. The Mets are going to be better this year than any of these years.
I like your picks, Pedro.
And that's why I like Juan Soto. But I cannot go against Paul Skeens unless Sanchez comes up again and beats him to the race. That's my prediction.
I have a surprise.
And I have the Dodgers. I have the Dodgers in a three-peat because it's impossible to see that God is touching the Dodgers not with just a finger, with a whole hand. Stadium, city. They have all the players they need. And they have all the money in the world to continue to buy whatever they need. So I agree with Dave Roberts. they will continue to damage baseball, and that's what they're going to do.
A three-peat
Good
for the
for
first
'em.
time in the National League. I have a surprise for you. I made predictions. Your girl Lola made her predictions.
okay?
Are you ready? They're very similar to yours. They're very similar. I got Bobby Witt Jr. as my AL MVP. You like it? You dig it? Shohei Ohtani in the National League. Sanchi, I'm such a fan. I visited with him in spring training. He has the perfect temperament for a big game pitcher. Tarek Skubal's the man. And I have picked the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm trying to get in Jimmy's good graces. For 4 straight years, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing and expecting a different result?
We're going to get that result.
That's
Laura.
me.
We're going to get that
That's me. I
result.
got the Phillies in 7.
Well,
dig
you
it?
got your
like it. I
MVP
love
in the
it. I
National
love it.
League. Who's your MVP in the National League?
Shohei.
Shohei Ohtani.
And Bobby Witt.
I'm gonna give you one little hint. If he continues to pitch the way he did tonight and continues to be a starter, I don't think he will put up the humongous numbers that he's able to put.
would need. But even if he doesn't, if he's pitching and hitting, isn't he just in a completely? Doesn't he win it by default? Or
I just
no?
don't see
100%.
him.
I couldn't agree with you more. 100%.
Yeah.
Doing
If he
it
does
on both
both
sides?
to a certain level,
To a certain
he's
level.
probably gonna be an MVP. But at the same time, I don't see him healthy enough to. For the entire season to take 33, 34 starts and go into the postseason. And I don't see him healthy enough to keep up with both of them.
Just your
I know
body.
it. I
You
know
know what
what,
it takes.
what starting pitching is and taking the ball for 34 starts. It's really difficult to do, and then go out there every single day and swing that bat, swing that bat, swing that bat,
We hope
and
for
run the
health.
bases.
Run and slide, too.
Exactly.
Don't forget that.
My predictions may not be right. You know what is right?
What's that? Look,
My time again.
I know. We have an
Lola for the
MVP of the
win.
first game of the season, and it is one, Ms. Lauren Shahade. We do the time of game here, and
She got it right.
young lady,
Thank
Go
you,
ahead.
sir.
sign that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Let 'em
I'm
know.
so excited.
Don't forget to leave the little love message you always put on the end, the Queen.
Yeah, personalize it.
Yeah, there you go.
Love the Queen.
There it is.
There it is.
If I do say so myself. We went to the West Coast. We had a time. Now we need a grade. Teacher Jimmy Rollins, A to F, first week of the season, first Tuesday night baseball on TBS.
Being that it's our very first show of the year, you know, I have to go a little
You're
hard.
so ridiculous.
It's an A+.
Yes.
Next week, north of the border, we're going to Toronto. You coming?
I'm coming, and Pedro, we're gonna bring the Tito's for you, baby.
Oh, no. Yeah.